Okay, here we are. The question was from Maria in Florence, Italy. What is an interval? And that's a good question. That was one of my first questions. All the guitarists I knew kept talking about thirds and fourths and fifths. And, it's really not that difficult to learn. So basically, I'm assuming you know the diatonic scale, the major scale in C. Let's do the major scale in G, just for simplicity's sake, okay? It's got those 8 notes, okay? Well, basically, an interval is the distance between the root note, which is the G, and any of those other 7 notes on the scale, okay? So the very first interval is that, from G to A, and that's called the second, okay? The next interval is that, and that's called a third. The next one is, that's called a fourth. Sorry, I jumped to the fifth there, got ahead of myself. That's the fourth. Okay, now each interval has a special quality to it, and you can begin to recognize intervals because there are popular songs all around this which include these intervals. For example, you might recognize this one. The famous wedding march. Well, that's a fourth. Okay, and the better you recognize intervals, the more you recognize intervals, the more you'll be able to bang out your own songs. Okay, let's keep going a little bit until we get to the fifth. There's a fifth. Okay, let's go to the sixth.
Can you count as you go, just to show?
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the fifth. That's a really common one in music. That's a sixth. Those are European sirens. Yeah. And now we're going to do a seventh. And finally, the most famous interval of all, the famous octave. Okay? Which is the same note, an octave apart. An eighth, an octave. Okay? I hope that explains what an interval is. All you guitarists out there, or any other instrument players out there, please send us your videos. Upload your videos and show our users what an interval is. I'm sure you can do it better than I did. Shigaro.com.